So I had been through some stressful times, and I was eating a half a pint of Haagen-Dazs chocolate ice cream every night after dinner. And I gained a lot of weight very quickly. So I went to the doctor and I said, I gained a lot of weight all of a sudden. I don't know. Is it like, I was already in my 40s and I thought, is this perimenopause? Like, what's this, a hormonal thing? And she gave me a blood test and discovered that I was pre-diabetic. Okay. I was determined to get back into health. I wasn't going to go down into that diabetic world. My mom is diabetic. My dad was diabetic. So I went in and I was determined not to be a diabetic. I said, no, there's no way. And I'm not taking medication. With that determination and belief that I'm going to be back to normal, I nurtured myself back to health through exercise and diet, no white sugar, flour, or anything, any products like that was not like created in nature, and nothing refined really.
Right.
I ate tons of fruits, by the way. I know a lot of people that say, oh, when you're diabetic, you should not eat fruits. Well, I wasn't diabetic yet, but they say you shouldn't be eating fruits because it's going to send you over the edge. And that doesn't happen.
Well, actually. I think that the worst part were the refined foods.
Yes.
Exactly. Like the white sugars, the white rice, breads, pastas. Yeah. Because fruit, any whole food, even if there is sugar, it's packaged. It's packaged with minerals. It's packaged with fibers. There's enzymes in there. So it doesn't have the same effect on the body as like white sugar and white refined carbs. So good for you. So you ate a lot of variety of fruits?
Yeah, I would eat watermelon. I would eat a half a watermelon, no problem. I would eat apples, everything. Any kind of sweet fruit I ate, and I still corrected my pre-diabetic state within 3 months.
That's amazing.
There was a period of time after I ate that I became a little bit tired. Mm-hmm. So it was within like half an hour. And I was like, that was a time when I felt like I had to run in and start moving. So I wouldn't move right away. I gave my body a bit of a chance to, manipulate the food and start digesting a bit. And then I would start moving around, like moving on the spot. I needed to burn off whatever excess sugar. I had to help my body out. I didn't want my body just to process the sugar that was floating around. I needed to use it. I did that. A lot of fiber. I didn't reduce fat in terms of I would eat a lot of animal protein. Mm-hmm. Whatever fat that came with it, I wasn't particularly concerned with that.
Yeah. So you would have the skin, you would have whatever fat was part of the meat. Yeah. Well, healthy fats are crucial. Like cholesterol is crucial for us to make hormones and for our skin health. And did you eat a lot of fish, or were there certain meats that you had to reduce?
No, I reduced the red meat. I did eat a lot of chicken and fish. Yeah, but I really cut out white rice. I was eating brown rice. I remember buying brown rice. It was almost like a keto diet, which I didn't know about at that time. It was mostly meat, and it was like maybe a third meat. And then the rest is like vegetables. I had some potatoes, potato, seldom white potato. I try to include a lot of color.
Those are like the superpowers of the food.
A lot of kale. I was like into the kale thing.
That's great. Well, you did mention that you were going through a lot of stress, which then led to the whole comfort eating of ice cream and all that late night eating. How did you manage your stress level through your new healthy habits? Like how were you able to reduce the cravings and the stressful thoughts? I was so shocked into the idea that I was going down that route of having diabetes, that the priority of my health trumped everything that I was ruminating over. So all the negative things that I was ruminating over that's causing me stress, I literally said, you guys are not worth it. Like these things are not worth it. Okay. And so when I stopped thinking about those things, it helped me. For that journey, that's what I did. But my other health journeys, the two other ones that followed, I used other methods.